artists! Today I'm going to show you how to make a rainy day drawing. It's perfect for this week because there's so much rain and you're inside, so you just as well have a good time being creative and drawing something that's fun. What you need for today is anything to draw with. I used a Sharpie. Anything to color with. I actually used crayons and colored pencils. And then it's most ideal if you have blue watercolor paint, but even if you don't, you can use a blue marker or a blue crayon to simulate the raindrops. Don't forget to post your pictures. I would really love to see your guys' drawings. All right, artists, so the first thing that you do for this project is you draw the top of your umbrella. You're gonna wanna use this as a shield later when we splatter our raindrops. So you just wanna take a sheet of paper and fold it in half. And then this is just scrap paper, and that's what you should use because we're gonna splatter paint all over it and cut it up. So at the very top, I want to draw half an umbrella. You always want to make your symmetrical shapes on the folded side. So this is the open side, so the center is always the folded side. So here I go with just a round top, and that would be a great top of an umbrella, but I'm actually going to come straight down, and I'll be using this as a guide later. So now artists, I have this right here and I'm going to just line it up to the very bottom of my page, like the umbrella is going to be covering all of what's under here when I draw it. And you don't want to trace the whole thing, you just want to trace the top where the umbrella will go. So the top of your umbrella is really the only step that you have to do. After that, it really is up to you. What are you gonna be putting under your umbrella? You might put an animal. What are you gonna be putting behind your person or animal? You could have a city, you could have the country, you could have not much of anything, so you can really show off those raindrops. But I'm gonna be drawing a little girl today under my umbrella and coloring her, and then I'll show you how to do those splatters. I've got my drawing done, and now I'm gonna be coloring it. I am probably not gonna be coloring the main part of the sky, and that way my raindrops are really gonna show up. Okay, so I have my drawing all the way colored, and now I'm really just ready to add the raindrops. So I'm gonna find my guide here and place it right back where my umbrella was. Then I'll be taking just any watercolor paints. If you did not have watercolor paints, you can just use this and do a lot of little dots like rainbows or raindrops. Markers would work well for that too. Some markers will even flick if you do this with it. It just kind of depends on the marker. That's what I'm gonna do with my paintbrush though. I've got quite a bit of water on my brush, and I'm just gonna be flicking my raindrops. So this is the end of a rainstorm where the sun is starting to shine and the rainbow is coming out. And so you just flick, flick, flick until you're happy with how many raindrops you have. I think I want just a few more, and some of them will get big. If you use a lot of water, you'll have big raindrops. And if you don't have much left, you'll have little bitty raindrops. It's pretty fun. And you just peel it up. And there I have my happy little girl who's not getting wet. So I hope you guys have a good time making this. This watercolor paint will just wipe right off whatever surface you've been using. It's no big deal to clean up. This is a really fun project, and I hope you guys have fun.